link for a specific listing where you can post it on Facebook and actually, you know, bring them to your site rather than bringing them to, you know, some place that doesn't actually capture the information. Because I think, you know, once again, when it comes to your CRM, I mean, I can't stress how important it is to actually work with a CRM. There hasn't been one top, top producing agent in the country that doesn't have that as their one of the top 3 things that you have to do to build a successful real estate business. They'll tell you, you have to use a CRM, you know, and we just happen to be with EXP, happen to have one of the most powerful CRMs out there. You know, for those of guys you don't know, you know, the system that we have would cost you normally $400 to $500 a month if you paid for it on your own as an agent, and people do, right? So there's agents out there that don't work at companies that give them a CRM, so they have to actually spend the money, right? The ones who actually want to build a huge business. So the fact that you have this as part of EXP is actually one of the huge value adds. The other thing is that once you guys get even decently good at this, right? So if you're not using a CRM at all, and you just start using it simply to help you follow up with people or to organize yourself, you're going to get more business. And what's important about that is once you learn something, you're going to want to show that to the agents that you want to bring into your organization. And I think this is probably one of the best agent attraction tools there is. You know, if I were able to sit down with an agent and show them, hey, look what I can do in my system, and look how many leads I've gotten by simply having this simple posting system, by making sure that my website was set up. Let me show you how I do a couple of simple things in KV Core that help me get business. You know, one thing that I don't think we talked about, Manny, in KV Core was you can even create text codes, right? So you can create a text code just for a property if you want, or for, you know, for anything you want. For instance, if you want to try to get investors, let's say, you know, hey guys, like I actually own this text code. So if you have your person say investor, they're going to get information from me. So don't do this. But let's say you say, hey, look, you know, if you're an investor looking to learn how to, you know, like a first time investor who wants to learn how to invest in your first home, text investor to this number. Well, that person will text that to that number. You'll immediately get a text message with their information on it, and you can set it up for that code to send them a message automatically and put them into your system. So the system can be, you know, as simple or as powerful as you want it to be, but you guys have to realize that you have to get into the system and start playing around with it. You know, the stuff that Manny shows you is kind of just letting you know, hey, look what it can do. And then maybe you learn something. Maybe some of you guys have been playing with KV Core for a little bit, and Manny's going to show you something that you're like, oh my God, that's brilliant. Like, I didn't know I could do that. But for some of you, you haven't even opened it up. Some of you might not even have requested your login for it, right?
They think it's complicated. You know, it's too hard.
That's right. That's right. And by the way, you know, I once again, you know, you guys know, you know, when I'm coaching and stuff like that, you know, I believe, and I think you should believe, that everything's really up to the way what you believe about something, what is true. If you believe you don't have any tech savvy, then you won't. Right? If you don't believe you're a good writer, you won't be a good writer. You know, if you don't believe you can be a 6-figure, 7 producing real estate agent, then you won't. You will live up to your standard. That's one thing that we will always do. You know, I teach a class called Real Estate Math, and I love that class because I know a lot of people say that I'm terrible at math, and it's usually because they had some bad experience with it in school and they've convinced themselves they're not a math person. But when they take that class with me, at the end of it, you'll find the people that raised their hand that said that they hated math or they thought they were dumb at math, that they're now the first ones raising their hand trying to, you know, with the right answer to the problem, right? Because they believe something different now. So the reality is, guys, you just have to believe that you can get good at KV Core. Like, before you guys knew how to use Transaction Desk, you did. Before you knew how to do a search on the MLS, you did, right? And all you did was start, right? And so I just want you guys going into it with this mentality that after these classes, you're going to be going in there to work on this system, to go through the tutorials, to try one thing new in KV Core today. Maybe it's just importing your contacts list, and that just gets you started. Because once you get started, you'll keep going. So with all that said, Manny, we have got about 18 people already in here. So I feel pretty good about that. So if you're ready to get things rolling, I've made you a co-host. You can take over the screen and do what you need to do.
Perfect.
You hear me, man?
Guys,
Okay.
Yes. Let me, got you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Your picture's freezing up a little bit, but.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yep. We got you.
Hello. Okay. Perfect. So today I want to touch 4 basic things, right? And I'm going to start with the heavy, and it's easy, but it's get complicated for some agent, and it's the pixel. Okay, the Facebook pixel that's going to help you retargeting the clients, prospect, agents, any investors, anybody that you are creating a campaign or have a system, to bring it to the KV Core. Now you're going to be able and capable to do retargeting with that tool. Okay, so let me share my screen. Oh, that one. Let's start Facebook, right? This is going to work. You guys get to see my my screen? Bobby, you guys get to see my screen right now?
Yes, we see it. Yep, we can see it.
So this is going to work, and it's going to work in your business page, okay? It has to be in your business page in the way the pixel work properly. So the easiest way, you get to your KV Core, to your Facebook, okay? Go in the drop down menu here, all the way in the right on top, go down to your business manager, okay? And the business manager for your page. And this is going to take you to all the ads manager, all the secret sauce for Facebook, what's cooking in the back. Here in the top left, you're going to see business manager. We're going to change that to event manager. Okay, so events manager. What time you are there? You're going to, you have 2 different ways to get your pixel. Number one, this huge green button here in the middle. Okay, if you click that, it's going to pop out this option here, right? And the other option is here on top, right corner, setup, install pixel. It's going to open the same window. So you can do it either way. It's going to be the same. Okay. Well, the one you want is the second option, manually add pixel code to your website. By the time you click there, this is going to pop up. The only thing you need to do is click in the blue rectangle, and it's going to become green. That means being copied already to your clipboard. Okay. And that's all what we need for here. Okay. So you can click continue and then cancel. And now we're going to go to KV Core. Okay. In KV Core, we're going to go to Web and IDX. Click there. Now you are going to go to edit settings. And then go down until you find custom header here, because I, already have my pixel on my website. You may have this space, empty. If you have anything there, just go on top and paste. The only thing you need to do is just paste your pixel right here. Okay. And then just remember always to click save. That's it. That's all what you need. This is not going to work overnight. It's going to start getting information for everybody that is active in your website. So what is the key? The key is to bring people to your website. Okay. Any open house you have, any price reduction, any event that you are, real estate related, use your website as the platform to communicate with your audience. Okay. And that is going to bring people to your website little by little. Okay. The main idea here, right, is to be able to get information to the kind of people that want to work with you. Working smarter, no harder, right? So that takes us, to, one of the practice I try to accomplish every day, in my regular days, right? I'm trying to use my 554 for KB Core. Okay, so the 554 is trying to bring 5 new people to the website every day. 5 new leads every day. Can be open house, can be, ad campaigns, can be anything. But my minimum standard is 5. Okay, I'm going to add 5 people that I know to my KB Core. So you have a friend, you have family, that you have something in your blog that is going to look, appealing for, coronavirus information, price reduction information, anything that you think is going to be useful for anybody that you know. Just bring that 5 people. The idea is everybody know that you have a website, and everybody, is participating in that pixel part of your website. They may not be buying a house, but you are building what they call it a look-alike audience. People like the people that are going to your website. So it's going to be easier for you to find somebody to sell a home, or the organic to go to your website, because it's matching the criteria of the people that was there before. Okay. So what I say that, they bring people and bring information to them is, this is the part where, we're going to go over this today. I have my buyer's guy here, the seller's guy. I have virtual home tours. I have, you have to, this one is a must have for you guys, the housing market update. It's a lot of us that we are using the market update, hosting in YouTube, but send people to your website, and then here you just post your video, that's it, or post your picture, and that is going to generate that organic traffic in your website for Facebook. Okay, how's the market update? How's the market update in Orlando? How's the market update in, in Claremont? So you pick your area, pick your farm, and just start little, baby steps. But the idea is to bring people to your website. Other things they have been doing, I have my lenders, right? I got I been partnering with lenders, and then I have their information in my website. So when I have a client, hey, are you working with a lender? Yeah, no problem. let me introduce you to one of my preferred lenders. So this is my Daddy 8. You know, this is my guides for anything for land to mobile home to difficult, really creative, uh, hard money. This is my go-to. So I use that tool to bring this client that I'm working with. There's somebody that want to work with me to my website. Now I got his information to be used in the future with my Pixel.
So real quick, Manny. So just to kind of, you know, I want people to know that they already have these tools in there, right? So when you go into your KV Core, right, it has all these tools that you can add to your website. You can choose what things you want to put on your site. And for instance, Manny, when you're talking about real estate info, the home buyer's guide, the home seller's guide, these are already pre-made tools, right, that are within the KV Core system. Is that correct? Like these aren't things that that everybody has to come up with.
Well, that's the thing they are going to be teaching in the next part of the class, the custom page. You can do with this custom page anything you want to do. You know, you just gotta think about it, put it in paper. This is what I want to do, how I do it. That and it's like the iPhone and like the phones now. What time you do something, always going to be the same. You know, sometimes you have to do one page, you're going to do anything with it. Right? So like for agents, for example, I've been using this one, you know, EXP Wall Short Tour. And that is gonna, you know, I sending agents to my website, right? And have the video for EXP right there, the short tour, and I have these links explaining the model, exploring EXP, why partner with me, and join now. So we are, you know, and this is part of our business. So why we don't have something like this in our page, right? So we have, you know, EXP.
So you're copying this link here and you're posting this on like Facebook and the link there at the top, you're just posting that, or is there a share button that you're showing them how to share this on Facebook and different things? How would you share something like this?
If you copy here the URL on top, right? And then you go to Facebook, right? And then you say you want to post something here right now. And you just post that, and you know, just wait for Facebook to read the link, and what time they have the information, they're fetching the preview. You can delete the link after if you want to. You can leave it there. It's up to you. You know, not all the time it's coming with the picture. It's a way to solve that problem, but that's another class. But it's this basically what it is, right? Just driving, you're going to be able to drive people, and it's going to coming with this. You know, on top, it's going to be coming for your website.
Right. So
okay.
the general gist here, guys, is the fact that one, in KV Core, you have your own dedicated lead capture website, and lead capture is the main thing that you must understand, right? There's no, there's no value in having just a digital business card, right? Because if somebody goes to your website and they can see your information, that's cool. But if you don't capture their information, you'll never know who came. You'll never know what they clicked on. You'll never know what. So EXP is through KV Core is giving you this powerful lead capture website. So every time somebody goes on this site, it starts tracking what they're doing on the site. And then eventually, depending on the settings you decide to set up, it will ask them to put in their information to learn more, right? Like if they're looking, we talked a little bit about it on Tuesday, Manny, where, they click on a property a couple of times and then eventually it'll ask you, hey,
put in your, name and email, or it'll ask you, hey, do you want to click on, to get your information from Facebook, whatever the case may be. And now that person's in your system. Once you have their information, once you have their email or phone number or both, now we can start following up with that person. Now we can start talking to that person. We know who's interested. So that's the main gist of this. The main gist of this is, okay, Manny knows how to, been playing around with it. So we're going to talk a little bit today about customizing it. But the reality is that you have all these tools already in there. If you go through that quick start guide in KV Core, it'll show you, hey, look, this is how you set up your website. Here's where you put your picture. Do you want your open houses to show first? Do you want, coming soon listing, whatever it is that you want? Do you want to start with a blog? Do you want to have these tools? And you can decide what you want and don't want on your site. So I just wanted you to know that, no matter how complex this gets, it's already created for you in KV Core. And just by simply starting to use this, you will start getting more leads and making more money. So go ahead, Manny.
Okay, so now that we know, why it's the power of the, these custom pages. All these are custom pages. All these in the drop down are, you are able to create that. So if anybody want to see and copy any of mine, you can go to my website, to mannyhomes.com. I'm going to get you pixel, and then no, but it's like, if you want to go anytime and take a pic, what I doing. If it's working, just copy and do it, guys. Just put your name on it and get on. So let's go to KV Core now to learn how to do the custom pages, okay? And I need to talk to this person. We're going to go to Lead Engine. Okay, and oh, sorry guys, we're gonna go to Web and IDX. We're gonna work in custom pages. Web and IDX is going to give you the option, to create your blog. I have 234 blogs there. Basically, since the day I started playing with KV Core, I have a daily post in my blog. It's coming for keeping current matters, but it's something that is going to my business page and the regular basis, and people as start expecting the information in my business page coming from my website. So a lot of my the traffic there is coming from my blog, and the nothing major, I just copied a link for keeping current matters and post it in my website. Okay, a price reduction. You guys see that I post this morning at the Alliance that one of my listings is offering $5,000 bonus to anybody that bring a buyer before June 5th, I think. So that is, I'm going to create a page for that, and I just want to see, show you guys how it looks once coming for my website. Here, this is my blog, right? And then 17 people have enriched. Nobody engaged yet, but is when they click in the link, they don't go to Keeping Current Matters. They go to my website, and that's what I want, because what these guys, they provide the tools for you. One is the people go to their website, right? And then they start showing everywhere. When they are in Facebook, they start Keeping Current Matters everywhere. If the people go to my website, I'm going to start showing in every of my prospects everywhere. That's what I want. I talking about this section here in Facebook, in the regular Facebook, they have the advertisement on the side. This, people that go to your website and is, interacting with you, is going to start seeing this advertisement here. They are, in the side of the board. It's subliminal. It's there. Your eye don't see it, but your brain do. So, It's just, that's the game now. So how we do that? KV Core, Web and IDX. And then if we want to create a custom page, right? So you have here, there's my 23 pages, view and edit. We're going to create a new one, okay? And create a new page here. So you have different ways to do this, right? And in the past, I create this document that's being hosted in Google and Google Drive, and where I have all the videos for things that we've been talking about: how to install the Facebook Messenger, how to create a custom page. So I'm going to right now use this as an example, right? And going back to KV Core, I'm going to put it here in the title, KV Core resource, okay? In this case, I'm not going to put anything here in the middle. I'm going to use only the link, this link on top. That's the only thing I'm going to copy. I'm going to go back to KV Core, and here when they say URL, I'm just going to paste there. All right. I'm going to select a category, and let's use this one and put it in my category there for agents. Right? It's KV Core related. So you don't have to do that much here. Just click save. So we basically 5 clicks right now. If we go into my my website and go to for agents, I think they call that one, right? And KV Core info. I click there. I think I'm calling KV Core resources, right? Here.
Yeah, refresh the site.
It's right here.
Yeah.
KV Core resource, and it's going to open the document that you have hosted in Google Drive, or say something. Okay. So it's powerful if you're going to share information with somebody, and always, you know, you have to have that mentality. How I get people to my website. So it's like all the information you have to give. Oh, here, I'm going to give you the link. No, put it in your website, go get it. So that's going to give you, you know, like you get information for an open house. Oh, you want me to create a market report for you, Mr. Buyer? No problem. Here's the link to my website. I'm going to send you a link later, you know, so you can go to my website and download the document. How that sound? They're going to, oh yeah, I want it. You know, but what time do you have it there? You click a couple buttons there, you have them now. So that's the idea.
That's huge. That's huge, guys. And he can't stress that enough, where you want to keep driving him back here for the data capture. So basically he just showed you, okay, cool. You just created one, like a new tab, just in like 5 seconds on your website, that you can lead them to anything you want to lead them to. I mean, it could just be a link to a different page, but they went to your website, right? And then they, and to your lead capture website, and they have that property search tool there. And it's like, oh, you know, I want to search for some properties, or, hey, I want to download this thing. And, you know, you'll know, well, so if you create a page like this, Manny, and you just put that link in there, will it give you any information when the person goes to that, or only give you information if they fill out, you know, because we were talking about pixels before, and I don't know if that.
The pixel, that's the magic of the pixel. You know, it's like you are, you know, getting the information you need, but they're getting the information they want. You know, it's nothing in between, right? What you are getting is the information, what they was doing before they get to your website, what kind of, if they go to Zillow, they go to realtor.com, if they go to, so that combination, right, is going to give the Facebook, you know, get to know, okay, if this person is being in Zillow, realtor.com, and homes.com in the last 5 days, now it's going to this guy's website, what he's doing, buying a home. Now, Facebook algorithm is going to put homes in front of them. And because you are sharing your pixel with Facebook, that's where you is going to be showing in their face all the time. Next to Zillow, next to realtor.com, you know, and absolutely natural, organic, you know, you don't have to be paying hundreds of dollars for something that you can do yourself. I mean, you work hard at the beginning. What time you set up that? It's not like you have to set it up every day. You set it up one time and that's it. You know, now the question is how to bring people to my website.
Mm. So once you set up the pixel, there's not really much else you have to do. It'll start tracking what people are doing, and if they end up landing on your website and they've been looking at other things, and your information will start popping up more on their Facebook feeds.
Yeah. Yes. So the idea here is always you start thinking about how to be a marketer, right? And how to get people to give you information what you want, which is the phone number, the email, and the name, you know, in the way we can interact now. Okay. So if they get what they want, they're gonna give you what you need, you know,
Right.
easy. So if you don't want to, why you want to work with somebody that don't want to work with you? That's the question. You
Right.
know, and then if you generate, you don't have to tolerate that. It's I learned that one, and for me it's every day. Somebody told me I don't want to work with you, thank you, next.
Right.
That's the only that, you know, I don't, oh you are mine, I'm gonna get you. No, next, because if you generate, you don't have to tolerate. That's my main thing.
Oh, wait. We got to write that down. If you
Oh,
generate, you don't have to tolerate.
oh, Manny with the bombs, baby.
There you go.
Yes.
Write that. We're gonna write that one down, Manny. Real quick, I got Sunny asking a question. So she's asking, my home value page that you have there, is that, do you create it the same exact way by creating a custom page? Because I believe that they already have one there built in for you as well. So can you show them both things, or?
Yeah, I am using a dirty trick, but is I'm going to show you how, you know, this one is the built-in for KV Core. KV Core is going to give you this option, my home value, right there, right? I think if you go to my front page and you go, what's my home worth tab, it's gonna take you,
So that,
take you to here. I was gonna change,
and that's
but
already built for you, Sonny. That's there already. But
yeah.
he's about to show you some how to freak it, right?
If you guys want to learn how to do this part, I think in that document and the website customization, this one was, well, I didn't make a video in that one, but I can make a video. You know, it's really simple. The system to make your website look like this, but we have a little release of the Alliance KV Core layout today by Carlos. He's going to be joining us in a few minutes. And he has been working in something different. Your website is not going to be looking like, you know, after a couple, you know, weeks, months, your website is going to be looking like mine. You know, it's nothing extra that I can do to this. But Carlos, the wizard, is changing this a little bit, and is all this is going to be, you got to see that video, that the website that he's working on. It's really cool. Okay. Okay, so we learned already how to do the pages in one way. Now let's learn. This one was just with a link. We have a link. We want the people to go there, easy to share, right? So now let's say that we want to new page, and this time we want to example for that page, you know, with just the link, Bobby, like, you know, join EXP Realty, right? That's one. That's you, Manny Barrios careers. Gil made few days ago a post. It's in the top of the Alliance web page, or this week, right? Gil is showing you how to do this, right? To how cool this presentation to send to an agent that you are trying to attract to the company, right? And then why you don't add that to your website now with, you know, with a link, with a page that just show you how to do it in, you know, few seconds. Okay, join XP Realty and tell you to do that careers website. So leverage the tools the company is giving you for free, guys. Here, other example of that is the ESP Realty model explained by the one and only Brain Go, right? One click. You know, you don't have to explain. You have to come to my company. It's awesome. You have to see this video. Go to my website. This is the link. Get it done. It's in your website. It's right there. You know, that's examples of how you can use that custom page with just the link. You don't have to be that creative. Just put the link, put a title. That's it.
So real quick, Mike was asking a question. I believe, Mike, what you were asking is, you know, how do I basically forward my custom domain to this site so that when people go to, you know, BobbySellsHomes.com or whatever the case may be. So, you know, you can do that in various ways. It could be a simple forwarder that you use on your, you know, on GoDaddy. If you go on your GoDaddy or wherever you are, there's always like if you bought it on GoDaddy, there's a place on your domains that says manage DNS. It says manage DNS, and if you click on that and you scroll down, you'll see a place where it says set up a forwarder, and then you can set up a forwarder there and actually just put this in there. And if you wanted to always like actually permanently say your own thing, you just say you permanently you know, create a permanent forwarder with masking. So like literally they just put BobbySellsHomes.com and that's how it shows up in their toolbar. Is there another way, Manny, that you would suggest doing it besides that?
EXP offer something in the marketplace, a tool here in the marketplace that's calling vanity domain. Okay, it's a fee for it. It's a $15 a month. And then if I want, you see my website is toomanyhomes.com. You know, I've been using that for years. But if you go to my website, it's going to see mannybarrios.exprealty.com. Okay, but if I want everyone on my page to say toomanyhomes.com, and then you got to go to your marketplace, right? And add, you know, is vanity domain. Is that here? Vanity domain add-on. It's $15 a month, and it's going to give you the capability to have every page to mysite.com. You know, to be honest with you, what kind of people in your website, that's the only information you need. You know, if you want to do it, it's up to you. It's you know.
Yeah. So the way that I said is the cheap way, right?
Yeah.
So you don't have to pay anything extra.
Free first.
Yeah, free first, right? So all you have to do is buy your own custom domain. So, you know, if you go to OrlandoPropertyExpert.com, you know, it's going to take you to my KV Core site. But all I did was buy, you know, OrlandoPropertyExpert.com, you know, on GoDaddy, and you know that'll cost you about, you know, 12 to 17 bucks a year, right? And then I just added a forwarder. So now everywhere on my business card, you know, it says Orlando Property Expert, but it's going to take them right here to my site. So that's how you do that. Go ahead, Manny.
Okay, so that's the way to do that. Now we're going to go back and forth a little bit, and because I want to show you something, and it's going to make sense, you know, later on. And we're going to work with a little bit with the hashtag again. Let's play with that. Okay, but last time we played with the hashtag with the single property. Okay, but let's say let's create an imaginary open house. Okay, so let's do an IDS squeeze page. We're going to go for your domain here. Start building. this time last time we used the single property tab. We're going to use the multi-property tab this time. Okay. And then listing type, okay, is let's say it's a residential, it's a villa, it's a single family home. Okay. The style, you can put there if you want to. You want to be a more specific, no needed. Okay. You can leave it open. The price range, let's say they, you know, I want to max, they say, okay, I want to max the $800,000. I don't want to expend more than that. Okay. Don't give you the square footage. They give you the square footage. Okay, I want 3,000 square foot or more. The bathroom, the bedrooms, you know, options. You have here the option to give only the information for the just list properties, the golf course properties, you know, the 55 plus property. Just depending what is going to be the campaign you want to, you know, use. So let's do, for example, an open house. Okay, it's not that many open houses in the market right now. So let's do something else. Let's do golf course properties. Okay, and let's use 34786. That's Windermere, right? So now that we have here the different, this is what we was doing before. You know, the when we did a single property squeeze link, this is the one that we use. You know, and the multiple, this is the only difference. You know, this section here. Source, you're going to do, for example, let's say we're going to be an imaginary open house, right? 123 Main Street. The hashtag is going to be 123 Main Street. Facebook cover, always use the first one, guys. That is the picture they populate. You know, when you put the link in Facebook, that's the picture there. We talk about with this with Gil. We say the magic number for him is number 3. You give them, it's like you're fishing. You let it then go a little bit, and then, you know, trying to hook up. And then one time you have this basic information there, you just generate a link, right? We talked last week the difference between these two links, and basically they both do the same thing. The difference here is they compress this link here on top to be this. This is a short version of this link here. They just compress all the information there. You see this one is going to have all this information that you just upload to this data. You know, all the data for that page is going to be here. Let's use this one, the short link. Okay. Remember, by the time you move out of this page, you don't going to be you're not going to be able to make any changes. You're not going to be able to go back. So if you want to keep track, like these kind of links, you can create a separate document, and then, hey, this is the open house for golf course properties and the 34786. Okay, so you don't have to be creating this, but you see, it take you 2 minutes to create it, so it's not a big, you know, deal. If you go to Facebook, let's see how that look. You're gonna post that link, you just paste it. Now this is going to create all the properties they have, an open house and a golf course and the 34786. I think that's Jennifer's listing. So there, right? So what I want to do this is, you know, this link, right, is because I want now to create a landing page. Okay. So in this one here, we have the squeeze link, and this one we are going to, let's work in this one in a landing page to be used with that squeeze page that we just create. Okay. So stay with me here. So we're going to go back again to lead engine. Okay. This time we're going to create a landing page. And then one of the things that Gil want to you guys see how this work is because he want us to maximize our money and production, take us to this max ROI producing, neighborhoods like the Grove, right? And then you start getting your idea how I can create a landing page that can attract people to the Grove. And we're talking about $300,000, $400,000 property, 10% commission. We're talking about $30,000, $40,000. That may work, a couple hours thinking, a couple of years of how I can do that, and landing page is one of the easiest ways. Okay, so let's do that. Choose the domain. Let's start building a landing page. Okay. Here, so you have a different ways. You can use this landing page. You can use it for just a video view if you have a video hosted already, and Facebook. Right, you can get that here. You have that can be a video of you. Hey, thank you for taking your time to stop by. We're looking forward to work with you. Please fill up the data and the data capture underneath, or click the link below, and I'm going to send you the list, the VIP list, add you to the VIP list of the Grove properties for sale. So it's just what's going to be your value business proposition, to get people, to interact with you. In this case, is the open house. Hey, you want the list of the open houses, the golf course in the 34786. Click the link below and I send you the link. That's an option for a video. You want the video on the lead, you can get the video, and okay, please fill the information below and then I will send you the link. The email and the cell phone you can require the cell phone to be optional, or you can use it there if you want to talk to them. Be sure that the person is, the thing with the landing pages is the people that get and filled up the information here are more serious about what you're offering. They saw the video, they see the information, they want the information. So now it's easier to work with somebody that wants what you are offering. Okay. So in this case, let's just work in the lead generation, for say something. Okay. And then all these you can custom what time that happened, it's gone. So what time you delete something, anybody have a question? No? Okay.
No, I think that was just noise.
Okay. So you see every time you click something there, disappear. So you gotta be careful with that. If that happens, you have to start over again. So what all the people there's teaching how to work with the hashtag, they always say start from the top and then start doing everything else. Just keep track of what you do. So like here, the hashtag, right? So you give them the landing page, okay, and then golf 33896. What was it? 338 34786. 34786. So you have an idea for where this lead is coming from. Okay. You always want to know what's working, what's not working. It's no limit in how many landing pages you can get. So just keep putting landing pages there until somebody grab. So you see this here, see the list now. That's basically what I want mine to say, or let's change it a little bit to get the list now. So anything you want the button to say, it's here where you change that. And then the URL after login, right, is going to be this cutie that we just create here, right? The squeeze page of the single family home in the 34786 and the golf course. They already have a source here. They already have a hashtag. It's ready to go, right? So we're going back here. I don't even know where is my page now. Here. Okay, so in the URL, I'm going to paste that link that I create for my hashtag, but for my squeeze page. And you can change the background picture if you want to. They have a default, pictures there. But this is going by links. That's the thing, right? So for example, if you go, you can host you pictures and the MLS, right? And Facebook, for say something. And if we go to the alliance, let's see here.
So real quick, Manny, I want to let you know that Carlos is here.
Okay.
He's in the room. So whenever you're ready for him to step in, let me know.
Okay, so let me just here. So let's leave that one for now there. You offer, you create here, you value business proposition. The lead type is going to be buyer. That's what we're looking for with this specific landing page. Golf course, real estate deals, for say something, right? That's what you're offering right now. So you create, you post in Facebook offering a golf course real estate deals. You can have a price reduction and have free instant daily weekly update, right? That's what you're offering right now. And then what time you click this button here, save, there's no way to make any other changes, okay? So be sure that you are happy where, your landing page. You click there, and there's the disclosure they have there, warning, if you click this button, nothing you can do to change. Yes, I understand that. That's it. That's your landing page, guys. So the only thing you have to do now is just create here. And you see you want to share that in Facebook, and then there's the landing page right there. And you just have to say, what you have to do now is like, if you want a list of properties in the golf course in 34786, check this out. This is a must-see list. You have to create in those, clickable, phrases. And then when you post, the people go there, that's exactly where they're going to go. So if you have the video or whatever you have to offer, okay? So I'm going to give it space to Carlos. I know he has something really amazing to show us, and I'll be here to then.
Awesome.
All right. How's it going? How's it going, Bobby, Manny? I see Jackie, Jose. It's a full house. This is awesome that you guys are here committed to making your KV Core better and improving your lead generation with KV Core and getting more business. We are committed as well to, continue doing trainings like this. And Manny's a rock star. You should have Manny on a speed dial on this thing. And great job, Manny, making sure everybody knows how to take advantage of this opportunity. KV Core is such a big part of everything that we do. That we just want to make sure we continue adding layers to it and making it better and better and better. So, as many of you guys know, I was in IT before real estate. I used to do website development, programming, and stuff like that. So one of my goals from the beginning, when our group started growing, and we started using more and more KV Core, I wanted to make sure that we had the best kind of first impression with our KV Core websites. And I looked at different options and stuff like that. A lot of people sell templates. So they will sell you a template for, you know, anywhere from $300 to over $1,000. It really depends. Anything decent is like 600 bucks. And that is a template that you just customize a little bit, and that's it. It's nothing custom to you. If you want a custom KV Core website, it's going to cost you a few $1,000s, maybe, you know, if you do something simple, maybe 1,500, but you guys get the point. So I reached out to a few of these programmers that sold these templates, and I was like, can I buy a template for my team? You know, they don't know that my team is 800 people, right? Most people said no. There was one guy that said, yes, you know, you can duplicate it, but, you know, the duplication process, I'll have to charge something for it. And, you know, it's going to be maybe 100, 150 bucks for everybody to duplicate it. And I was okay, you know, maybe that's not a bad deal. Maybe that's not a bad deal. You know, we customize something awesome, something really cool. And then whoever wants it, they call this guy and, you know, they pay them 100 bucks, 150 bucks and get $1,000 design for 150 bucks. That's cool. However, you know, when I learned how easy it was to duplicate this thing, and the fact that he told me anyway, I can only do that, you know, like if it's a custom design to you, like I can't use any of my current designs to give it to everybody, because that's just not going to, you know, make my people happy that I already sold those designs for $600-700 too, or $1,000. I was okay, so I have to come up with this thing anyway. I have to pay him to program it $1,000 or $1,500, and then we have to pay $150 each. And I'm a programmer, I know how to do this. I was like, it doesn't make any sense to do it with anybody. So I decided to do it myself. I was okay, you know, so I'm gonna code this thing, I'm gonna design it myself, so we can provide this thing to everybody without strings attached. Nobody can sue us because we gave this to 10,000 people. You know, nobody can say anything. And that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. So we've got a custom KV Core template. You know, it's just a little facelift. Is better than what comes out of the box. It's not tailored necessarily to any one individual. It's just, you know, a general. It's going to fit very well with Central Florida. We will roll this out to New York and other markets, you know, as we go along. However, Central Florida is, you know, the communities and stuff that are there, okay? So just to give you guys a warning, what we're doing today is kind of giving you a sneak peek. You know, we're giving you kind of an insight, showing you what this is. There are some bugs still. There's some content that needs to be created. But this is going to be something that you'll be able to copy and paste into your KV Core in less than 5 minutes. That's why I was like, I'm not paying this guy $150, and I don't want my people paying $150. This only takes 5 minutes to just go and copy and paste it and set it up. So I'm going to show you what it looks like, get you guys excited, and put some more fire under me to make sure I wrap this up. So, you know, that's why we're here today. So I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to open up a browser window. Well, I have one open here, the one with Zoom. All right, you guys see my screen, right? Can you guys give me a thumbs up?
Yes.
Awesome. All right, so this is what the template looks like. So it has a video header at the top, so we have to wait until that loads a little bit. And it may look a little bit sluggish over Zoom, but so it has a nice video header. This is pretty general. So there's no market specific thing because, you know, we want to be able to use this video in any market, but it gives you like a high-end feel. You know, it has the EXP logo. You can put your team logo next to it. That's an option within KV Core. Your name, your tagline, okay? And you can change this video if you want to create your own video. But this is just showcasing the luxury lifestyle and, you know, the advantages and benefits of having a nice home and whatnot. So that's kind of what this little video is doing, which is kind of a trend right now, right? So then as you scroll down, it has your Central Florida Real Estate Expert Advisor, and that you can change very easily if you want a different title. Sell a home, find a home, join the team. This is going to link to pages that are already within KV Core. Like the sell a home is going to link to the home value page where they can get a home value. Find a home is just a search, and join the team is going to be actually your career page within EXP. So you can send that to your career page within EXP. So you want to this one. This will be set from the start. You won't have to edit. This you want to make sure you edit, otherwise it's just going to go to the general EXP page. But you want to make sure you add yours on this one. And these are easy things to do. That's why I say 5 minutes. So basically you're just changing some text, changing one link, you know, that's it. Then here it's going to have the community areas. Okay, so in the community areas, you're going to be able to see the listings and the local market data for all these different markets. All right. This is pretty general in Central Florida, so hopefully you don't have to update any of this. That is the goal. However, if you want to update that, you can. You have access to it. I'll do an advanced training for people that want to get a little bit more down and dirty with this thing and update it. If you want to update these things, another 10, 15 minutes, and you know, some behind the scene tweaks. Okay, then over here, you know, whoever the agent is, you can have, you know, meet, you know, Manny Barrios or meet Bobby Davidovich, you know, your tagline, information, your bio. You click here, it goes to your bio. And then over here, this is just gonna be a home value, instant home valuation. So this is not completed yet. The cool thing here is you can schedule a consultation. You can link it to your Calendly, you know, writing that button, link it to your Calendly, and they can schedule an appointment. You know, this is if they want a pre-approval and stuff like that, you know, testimonials. So again, this is just a facelift. You know, the app, we have a KV Core app, Millions Map. So we want to make sure we link to that. People know that we have that. You know, and if they want to schedule a buyer consultation, they can do that as well here. So that's kind of the main. This is going to be about EXP, like the sales volume, all that stuff that we're ranked number 5 on this, number 4 on that. So this is what we're going to put here in these areas. And yeah, you know, that's pretty much the template. You know, over here, I think we got this. I'm going to remove because I didn't find a way to link this to the actual KV Core website. This is for your blog, if you want to have a blog. And this will be the markets, additional markets that we cover. So this is kind of the sneak peek. You can go to carlosgerman.exprealty.com and check it out on your own. Again, this is not ready, still buggy, but I wanted to give you guys that a sneak peek on it so that you saw what it is. So if you look at the normal KV Core, you know, let me see. I think Luis's is normal. LuisGerman.exprealty.com. I believe he doesn't have a template. So this is your normal KV Core, which is fine. I mean, it's a good website. However, a lot of people are spending money customizing them. You know, so that's really what a basic KV Core website is. And you know, if you're Manny did some customizations on his that are really cool, you know, as well. But most people, you know, don't get down and dirty with that. So this is the basic, and this will be available for anybody that wants this website with the video, with all the sections, with everything for free. You just gotta go copy paste the code. You know, the video, everything will be there. If you want it, it'll be available to you. So you don't have to have it, but if you want it, it'll be there. My opinion is an upgrade. And that was the goal, to give you guys an option to have an upgrade so we look good. You know, we especially as we are continuing to grow our business, as we continue to grow our teams, that we ultimately put a great first impression out there. And if we're selling KV Core to an agent, meaning promoting, because we don't sell, right? But if we're telling, hey, you should join us, and here's what you get KV Core. Well, now you can tell them, here's what you get. You get this amazing KV Core customized website, and it's gonna set you apart from the competition. Any questions? Anything you guys?
Yeah.
What is the cost? It's free, Kim. So it's free. Go ahead.
Jackie had a question there. She was saying, do I have to have two websites, Orlando and Miami? Can we customize for a Miami market as well?
Yeah, you know, we'll go to the bigger markets first. So Orlando is first, you know, Central Florida, and then New York. And then we'll evaluate, you know, this thing takes time to update and customize and stuff like that. So I'm going to make sure we provide it first to where there are hundreds of agents in our group already, so that we can take it and move it with it. Now, it's easy to customize. If you want to, like, I would love to collaborate with somebody in Miami, for example, if they help me getting, you know, some of the wording, the wording done, the content, the photos, stuff like that, you know, like Jackie, like if you want to work on this with me for Miami, absolutely. Like if you help me get some of this stuff where I just have to go and put it in the website, it'll take me no time to do that. You know, so we can definitely do that for anybody. What we don't want is to, you know, have 100 different markets where we got to do a small little customization. So this will be for the biggest markets, and I'll do an advanced video for anybody that wants to update for their own market.
Do you want to show them real quick where they would drop that code in?
Absolutely.
On just so you know, it's just literally you're going to copy and paste the code, and then you drop it in where he's going to show you. So I don't even know how to do that.
Yeah. So basically, let me share my screen again. All right. All right, so you guys see my KV Core now. So if you go to website and IDX, all right, so you know you're going to do two things for the custom design. Obviously, if you've never gone into KV Core, you have to go add your name and tagline and stuff like that. But there are two areas. So one is here in Edit Settings, and the other one is here and go to Site Editor. So we're going to go here first, Edit Settings. All right, and here, well, all you have to do in this area is you need to update the video. So let me see where that is. I'm actually gonna search for that. So video. All right. So basically you put the video, background video ID. So this is how, you know, you'll have this code and you'll be able to put the video, this code there, and you're done with the background video. And if you have your own video, you just paste it there. So that's the one thing you need to do there. And then you scroll down. Let me see.
And just to clarify that, you only put the code at the end of it wasn't the whole link there. That was just the code. No. So when you grab the link to a YouTube video and it has those numbers at the end and the letters, that's what you put in there. You don't put the whole link in there. It won't work, correct?
That is correct. That is correct. So all you do is you put whatever video you want to showcase as the cover, you paste the code there and you're done.
Right.
And
And you don't need
then
any special customization to do that. You can do that today if you want to and put a video on.
absolutely, yeah. If you wanted to put a video today, you can go ahead and do that today. Then this footer area includes the scripts that create the design. So, you know, that's why this has to go in here, because it will show up in the, you know, behind the scenes of the code. That's the only area. So you just got to copy this and paste this stuff, you know, here, this area. Okay, so that's the only two things you need to do, and click save. Once you're done with that, then you go to website and IDX again, go to site editor, and this is where the main code will go. When it loads, okay, that did not work, or did it come here? All right, so we go, let's try that again, site editor. Okay, interesting. Let me close this down, dashboard. It looks like either my internet is acting up or something, but it's taking long to load and do certain things here. Right, now it's working. Okay, so this is where you really have to be careful, guys, because, well, I guess you have the code, you can replace it at any time, but this is the main meat and potato of the website. So you're going to go here. It's not going to look like this because you don't have the code yet, and you're going to click on this area here, code view, and you're going to paste the code that I will provide you with, and then once you're done with that, you're going to click back again here, and here you can edit the text. So you can change the text that you want. Okay, this is where you're going to change that link. You got to make sure you update your career link. I am going to link this to the default join.exprealty.com. So you want to come here, select it, and then you want to go into here and change that link. That's it. So basically this is gonna say join.exprealty.careers. You just gotta put your link. Okay, this is mine. So it says carlosgerman.exprealty.careers. So you change that link, and then you're going to scroll down, and I'll create a one-page document step by step. This is gonna have probably like 5 or 6 steps, but you want to scroll down, change, you know, some of the wording here, and then change the calendar links. That's it. You know.
Awesome. And for those of you guys who are newer or just haven't plugged in yet to the agent attraction part, we all have our own individual link. I've actually gotten this question probably 3 times in the last week. You know, somebody who's like, hey, somebody wants to join, like, where do I send them? Right. So, which to me, I'm just like, oh my God, you don't even know you have a link, right? So it's usually your first, whatever name, official government name you gave EXP, it's that name. So for me, it's robertdavidowitz.exprealty.careers. And that's my individualized page for when people want to sign up. Now, they can sign up on the general link. It doesn't matter. They still have to put you as the sponsor. So one thing I will reiterate, you know, and Carlos and all of us, you can't change the sponsor once somebody puts it in there. So whenever somebody is signing up with EXP, make sure that if they're your sponsor, that you say, hey, make sure you put my name in there, because if they make a mistake or they're like, oh, I was supposed to put this person's name, it just won't be able to be changed. Okay. So, but everybody has their own custom link. So you can actually, like I said, mine's robertdavidowitz.exprealty.careers, and actually has my name and number on the bottom there. And it's more personalized to you. And what's cool about it is it will actually email you and tell you when somebody's filled out an application with your name. if you use that link, correct, Carlos? Because I've gotten an email saying, hey, somebody just filled out an application with your name on it.
Yep, it lets you know immediately after they submit the application, everything. So it's you know, all connected to you, and you get updates.
Thank you, Carlos.
All right, guys. So that's what I had. I gotta jump off because I'm supposed to be in a meeting right now, but I wanted to make sure I show you guys this real quick. And when it's ready, we'll promote it. We'll let you guys know. You will find out, and you'll be able to have the instructions and duplicate it. So look out for that.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much, brother.
Carlos.
Appreciate
I
your
don't see
time, man.
any other questions, but if you have a question about it, just call me or send me an email or message me on Facebook, and I'll be happy to answer. I'll let you guys continue with the meeting. Take care.
Thank you, Carlos.
All right, bye.
Did you have some more stuff, Manny, or are we?
We are. I think we can call it, you know, for the day, and then we can approach the next class. You know, have more video for the next class. So we covered today the pixel, the landing page, the custom pages, and the only thing that I missed for the class today was the email setup. You know, for a newsletter or, you know, but we covered that in the last class anyway.
Absolutely. And Carlos said, if you generate, you won't tolerate. So that's probably the line of the day. So once again, you know, what we want to do is, you know, I think the main concepts for today was send people back to your website, back to your website, back to your website. So you use the links from your website to get people to see the things you want them to. Don't send them, you know, rather than send them a property, let's say a link from the MLS where you're not going to be able to capture the information, you look up your property on your own site and then you send the link to them from your site. So that way they go back to your website. Or you can, you know, like I got an open house coming up this weekend. I'm going to create a landing page for that open house. I'm going to create the information for that open house, and I'm going to have them come back to my website to look at the information, not just me post it regular, because I want them to keep hitting that website. You know, the pixel, you know, that he showed you today, what's important about pixels is tracking, right? So when you get really good at your business, you'll be able to know why people are clicking, where they're clicking from, what they're looking at. And once you know that, you'll start to be able to generate more and more leads, which is what Manny's trying to teach you. Is like, dude, control your own destiny. You know, get into KV Core, start playing around with it, because that to me is the number one thing. If you don't ever want to sit around thinking like, where's my next lead coming from? This is the thing you got to master. And, you know, dedicate an hour a day. You know, go in there for an hour. You don't have to overwhelm yourself, little by little, you know, take a little chunk at a time, you know, and say, today I'm going to do this one thing. You know, I'm going to set up my profile. You know, today I'm going to play around with the website and see what I can, you know, what different things I can include on my website. You know, today I'm just going to post a link. Because like, if you just start posting links, I mean, you know, a future class, Manny, would be, here's 30 days worth of links you can post on your thing. And like, you know, step by step, just post a property, post this, post an open house, post, do you want to get your, you know, market value of your home? Imagine if you just did that once a day, every single day, post something from your website where you're doing something to drive traffic to it. Before you know it, the momentum will stack up and you'll have more leads than you can even handle. So if there's not any more questions, we'll shut it down, guys. Hope it was, somebody said, how do you get recordings for both both days? I'm going to send the recording to Marissa. So email Marissa. Her email is Marissa knows all @gmail.com, but she knows that you guys want it. So we'll post it on the Alliance home team Facebook page as well. And maybe we'll send that a mass email as well to get you all that stuff. So I'm recording it. Don't worry. I'll download it here, put it on a YouTube link, and I'll post it as well. So everybody will get that.
I going to post a link of a folder and Google Drive that's going to have a document. They have a couple links for the videos. So I'm going to just keep updating, the folder. So you guys, anytime you have any questions, just start going there. Inside Real Estate, guys, have a really good reserved for KD Core. This morning I was in another group that I'm part of it, and then they was going over the retargeting part. So I'm going to start watching those videos. And so in the next class, we can talk a little more about how we can retarget, after an open house or a campaign that we set up.
Fantastic, guys. And Sir Jose sends all his love to all of us. We appreciate you too, buddy. And Sonny as well. All right, guys, have a great Thursday. Go get some leads, and I'll see you guys soon.
Thank you, guys.